Welcome YouTube to my first ever video on this channel. The channel is now known as your Daily Gaming and Technology News, or DGTN. That is what my channel will be called. That's what I'm going to call it from here on out. I'm working on intros, working on everything, trying to build up to making this a good YouTube page. This is my first video. Welcome to viewing it. Today's topic will be the Galaxy S9. I have recently been catching up on Google has brought me into a lot of ads, or not ads, but more articles on what the S9 could be. Now, there's not a lot of talk about it just yet, but the big thing that I've noticed so far is the first possible appearance could possibly be of the fingerprint scanner being embedded into the OLED display that the S9 will be carrying, which is also broad on most phones nowadays. I've noticed a lot of phones having the OLED display, which is an amazing display. Great picture, great color. I mean, you guys have seen it, I have seen it. It is a truly amazing phone. But Cyprus, which is a South Korean patent and trademark organization from South Korea, this Cyprus company has joined up with Samsung trying to create the possible fingerprint scanner to be embedded into the phone. And they're trying to make another attempt also into the virtual sensor, or the Face ID, which we know as going to be embedded into the iPhone 9, which, as we've seen so far, has not had very good reviews and looks at that certain device capability. We've seen it on live viewings and stuff like that people have tried to use the Face ID and have come up with many excuses of why it has failed. Like, there's many people in the office that have been messing with it. I don't know why it's not working. But it could just be that iPhone and phone companies, not just iPhone, but many phone companies today have not been able to go that far into technology to be able to make that possible. Face reading is very hard to do. I mean, besides what police have and everything else, it's like face recognition. It's hard to embed into a camera that's so tiny. Hopefully they get that working. That would be awesome. And if they do that, and they get it to work, I don't think the fingerprint scanner will be embedded into the screen. It could make the fingerprint scanners obsolete. Who knows? We'll see what happens there. On the other hand, the phone should make its first appearance during the Mobile World Congress in Barcelona, which will be around the 26th of February in 2018. So it'll be coming very soon. I know I'm excited about it. I'm a avid Samsung user. I use a Galaxy S7 Edge right now. I haven't been able to get the S8 in my hands. Don't make that much money. There's also talk from the lead designer that this will be a modular phone, quite like the Motorola Z phone, which has, like the sound options for like speakers that just connect direct to the phone, the camera. This phone also talk. This is just talk from the lead designer that it will be also a modular phone, quite like the Motorola Z. So that will be a different approach to this phone also. And currently in the S8, they had an exclusive processor, the Snapdragon 835. There's talk that they're going to come out with a better one, which is, they say it's going to be called the Snapdragon 845. That'll be an update we'll have to catch up on when it appears. That is just talk for the moment. Like, this is all going to be about talk. Like, this is what I've heard, this is what I've read. I'm not 100% certain about any of this, so we will have to find out. And please let me know in the comments if I'm talking too fast. I know I'm really garbled with my words right now. It's because I've always talked very fast. I will work on slowing my words down. Just let me know in the comments if I'm talking too fast. And on the next video, I'll be sure to slow down my talk. A little bit on the downside with the Galaxy S9, there is also talk of cutting the RAM down to 4 gigs and leaving it at 4 gigs. The reason for that is there has been a recent skyrocket in memory capabilities and memory prices. But of course, as we all know, prices rise and lower, so this is all subject to change. But they have mentioned that they will cut it down to 4 gigabytes of RAM and not have any talk of bringing it up further yet. I've already mentioned they will not skimp on the display. It will have an OLED display, so that will be quite amazing in a phone. Of course, we've seen it in a few phones nowadays. I can't remember if the iPhone 10 or 8 will carry it. Have carried it? I don't remember. I'm a little behind. I'm sorry. This phone will also be one with the dual lens. So it'll have the 2 cameras on the back, which we see nowadays a lot happening with phones, which makes a better wide variety of like photographable possibilities. Being able to take clearer shots, crisper photos, different types of photos, different kinds of backgrounds, different editing into the videos and camera and pictures we take. It's also going to be a possibility of adding in a super slow-mo camera capability into one of the lenses that is going to be added on into the phone. So that'll be awesome. There's talk also of the faster LTE modem that it will have, which will be reportedly faster than the Galaxy S8. It's going to try to produce speeds upwards of 1.2 Gbps, which will make it at least 20% faster than the S8. So that'll be an upside also. So not a lot of other stuff that I know about this phone. I have a picture of design I'm going to try to add into this video. It should be coming up here now when I'm done. So it sounds like it's going to be an amazing phone. It sounds like it's going to be a step up bigger than the iPhone 10. It's going to sound like it has a lot of stuff added into it. The iPhone 10 should have tried to add in. And they should have tried to jump up so fast that the technology they brought isn't able to keep up with the days that it said it could come. So we'll see what happens. iPhone 10 is going to be a big step in the technology universe. Samsung is holding on just to see where they had made their mistakes, and they're going to try to make those mistakes into their own possible ways and create a better phone for us to use. This has been DG. I can't even, I'm so mixed up. I'm sorry. But I will get everything better. I will make an outro, intro. I will do everything. I just wanted to come in and start off a first video with something that I like and enjoy. I love the Samsung Galaxy chain of mobile phones. I hope you do too. This has been DATN, your DGTN, your daily gaming technology news. Thank you guys for watching. Come back and see me again. Be sure to like and subscribe. That will help me out a lot.